All right, guys, welcome to this episode on what is Charlie3 on the Cardano platform. So here's Cardano's ecosystem, and we're going to be looking at the Oracle Charlie3. And this is one of four that they have right now on the Cardano network. So we're going to look a little deeper on what is Charlie3 and what exactly is an Oracle. So oracles are data feeds that connect the crypto world to the real world. It gathers information so you can make a smart contract. For example, let's say you have flood insurance for your house through the smart contract and your home gets flooded. The smart contract will automatically gather the information from the internet by looking at the maps, the radars, the weather, and all that stuff, and it will settle payment based on the event that occurred, not some human trying to find a way to figure out if it's, they should pay you or not. It's all automated, it's decentralized, and it's fair across the board. Oracles, they investigate, they verify, and they authenticate external data. And then they relay that information back to the crypto blockchain. For example, let me say, grab a little map here. So on this one, let's say this is the blockchain for the cryptocurrency, and these are the oracles. And they'll go and pull data from the money world, for the traveling, for anything that needs to be done for a contract. And a lot of times they will multiply, like they double check everything from different angles, from different sites, from different locations, just so they can get the best information based on what it is that the contract's going to be about. So here we got Charlie3 on the Cardano decentralized oracle. And how does Charlie work? Particularly, I just showed you all the oracles do the same thing, just they're on different platforms. Some are on the Ethereum platform, some are going to be on Cardano. So here's the team. All right, so a little bit about the team, introducing the core members of the team. You got Robert Heaver. He's got a lot of experience and a lot of background, but I'm going to link this at the bottom, so I don't want this video to be too long if you guys want to go more in depth about the people in the team. But his goals are to supporting the Cardano community by providing access to data, improving interconnectivity amongst projects, and improving the general utility of the Charlie3 token for holders. Then you got Jonas Lindgren. He's a software engineer, and his is to architect an audible and reliable system that provides tamper-proof Oracle consensus, but you don't want these things to be hacked or giving you false data. And he got his, what he does. And then you got Damon Suarez, hopefully I pronounced that correctly, and he also has assisting. So I'll link this so you guys can read it, and you guys can go more into depth about what they do. So what kind of contracts, when I look at something that's new, that's just starting out, these guys only been around for about 3 months, and they've been waiting really for the Alonzo fork to kick in so they can actually go into full speed. So practically, they really haven't had a chance to get off the ground yet. So here's another one of those small gems that is it worth getting into while it's still early before the price takes off. So this is where I'm going to give you as much data as possible so that way you guys can decide, because I am not a financial advisor, and I cannot give you that. I can tell you what I'm doing. And so far I like what I'm seeing. So let's see some of these things that they've done. So Charlie3 announces strategic partnership with Matrix Swap. And it's got some information in here. Same thing. I will link this at the bottom for you guys. Then now this also came out in 3 days ago, right? So this one, September 9. The recording of this video, it were at the 19th, so about 10 days ago. This one came out. Partners with Spores, high quality NFT platforms. So Charlie says it's definitely active, definitely partnering up with other companies, and that's what I look for. I look to see, are they doing something, or are they just sitting there dormant? If they're sitting there dormant, then they're not going to last. They'll be gone. As soon as the next bear market comes in, they'll be wiped out. But as long as they're doing something and they're partnering up, then I like the projects. Catalyst Fund 6 proposal for Charlie3. So here's August 19. Charlie forms data integration partnership with Paribus. And it goes into detail about what Paribus, because a lot of this stuff, it goes deeper into depth, but I want to stay focused on just Charlie3. All right, so also I checked out their Twitter account, find out how active they are. So of course, when I saw this one, I saw that was August 2nd. I'm like, hey, you guys haven't done anything in over a while, but I just realized that is pinned. That's why. And what they've done is a new day for crypto. Charlie3 creates a clean water coalition with Grow Your Stake and partners, and they kind of go into more detail about that stuff. But here is their latest thing. Here's one about an hour ago. They talked about the Cardano summits coming up, and so they are very active, and they do put things out. Here's something about the NFT. This was about 2 hours ago. So they do keep up with letting people know what they're doing and what's going on with their projects. So how exactly does an oracle really work? Cryptocurrency cannot grab information from outside the world. They need oracles to do this. Now, some oracles or some projects will survive, some won't survive. You're just trying to find something that you can get into that actually is going to be functioning, a couple years from now. And so I looked at the Etherscan, and this is for token CHARLI3 right here. And I was looking to see if there's any movement in their platform, pretty much. And this is from 2 minutes ago, so on Uniswap. So quantity 1, so apparently they might be doing some testing here because there's a bunch of Uniswap bouncing back and forth. But 5 minutes ago, 441 C3s. That'll be for CHARLI3. It's a C3 token. 19 minutes ago, here's the address. 1,900 was moved, and then another 1942 was moved. Another 2,000 was moved. So actually, there is movement, and this is all just for today. I mean, this is just for the last hour. 303, 176. So there is movement happening on the CHARLI3, which there is, which is great. Ever since the Alonso fork kicked in, now they actually are able to do what they wanted. They can start functioning. So how they're sitting right now? Right now they're ranked at 3,000. This is what you would consider a gem in the rough, where it's a project that is early. It's only sitting at $1.54. When you look at their overall history, they started back in June 4th. So that's about 3 months ago. And in 3 months, it went from $1.85 down to $1.18, high as $4, something like that. I think it was. Yeah, $4. And now it came down, like all the rest of the market, to $1.54. So when you look at, okay, well, CHARLI3 is $1.54, how is that in comparison to other oracles? Well, if we compare to, let's say, Band Protocol, they're already at $9. And then same thing, when they started out, they were only at 32 cents back in 2019. So then, of course, when time went on, now they're sitting at $9. So time is definitely in your side, since you're getting in early on this one. So then you say, okay, well, how about Chainlink? Chainlink, same thing. Chainlink started back in 2017. They were only 18 cents. Now they're sitting at $28. Here's another oracle. These are all oracles. CHARLI3, $1.54. Ergo, I wanted to grab, sorry. Ergo, it's at $16. So, and this one was a little bit more of a whiplash, because it went from as high as $14, $15, whatever, and crashed back down to 13 cents and went right back up. So this one's a little bit more of a whiplash, $16. But either way, when you look at it, $1.54 is still early, very early getting into it. So this is what you consider a gem, type of a program. Now, the only thing is that you can only buy the token on Uniswap. It's on the Ethereum platform. It is the only one at the moment that you can get it if you're trying to get in early, which it happens to a lot of other coins. I've seen even Cardano, when I started out, was only in certain locations, or Ethereum projects, you could only get it at certain locations. Then once it becomes more popular, other trading platforms will start grabbing it, and then you can start moving it around. So how does this work for Uniswap? It's a little bit different if you haven't used it before. So on Uniswap, the way they do is they trade all kinds of coins from one coin to another, and they're pretty big. They're 386 billion trade volume, so they're definitely been around for quite a while. Everybody uses them. The way it works is you link your wallet to your browser. So when you launch your app, it will practically, you're swapping one type of coin for another type of coin. You just letting them know what you're trading. I don't have my wallet linked to this one, so I'm just bring in my other browser. I have a link to this browser, and I have these guys right here. So the way it works is you hit launch the app, and they say it is an Ethereum platform, so you can bring in only these coins to trade. So you cannot bring Bitcoin. You can do like Bitcoin wrap or something like that. But I have a little bit of Ethereum in there. So we're looking for C3. And a lot of times they won't have it. So it will say, do you want to add it? Just say yes, you want to add it to it. So it'll be Ethereum to C3. Then say connect your wallet. You can pick any of these. You have Coinbase wallet. You have other type of wallets. I have MetaMask. It will load in there. So now it's connected. I have like 37 bucks in there. So I'm going to say I want the max of it. And it'll do the calculations for you. And it'll tell you how much it's going to cost. You say swap. And it will tell you, okay, what is it here? It tells you all the breakdowns of how much it's going to cost you to swap it. And you say confirm swap. Waiting a confirmation. All right, so it looks like they want to charge me $28 in gas fees. That is crazy. That's the problem with Ethereum. Their gas fees are through the roof crazy. Yeah, one day maybe they'll fix that. So we're going to reject that, dismiss it, but that's how it would work if you're trying to swap it. So that's the thing you have to take a chance on. Either buy it now and pay the gas fees, or wait till later, and then all of a sudden CHARLI3 becomes like a $30 coin, and you're gonna be like, man, what might have been worth it paying the 30 bucks, when it was back only $1.50. But anyway, all right, so that is what CHARLI3 is about, and it's one of the early tokens to get into. Unfortunately, that's the only location you can get it. If you look underneath CHARLI3 and you go all the way down to the bottom, it will tell you all the places you can get it. Practically Uniswap is the only place you can get it. It's sad to say, but it's true. Yep, that's it. So either you wait until it becomes available on another platform, or you pay the gas fees on Uniswap for the Ethereum network. All right, guys. Hopefully this will give you the information that is worth getting into for this coin. Other than that, I will see you guys in the trading room.